respected. I believe if man can do good, woman can do better, and we gays can do the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is our candidate number 5. Now let's have our candidate number 6. Good evening, candidate number 6. Is it your first time joining pageants or not?
Actually, I love a lot of junior beauty pageant in other municipality.
Wow, I see about that one. Now here's your question. If you had the whole world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say? Again, if you had the whole world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
Well, thank you for that very interesting question. Well, for me, if I given a chance to have 30 seconds in this world, what would I say is that we should be equal because we're just also a human. As LGBTQ community member, we should be able to do what is right and to do not to do what is wrong, because we should always believe in ourselves that we gays can do whatever we want. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is our candidate number 6. Now let's have our candidate number 7. Alright, good evening, candidate number 7. I guess we will proceed now to your question. Some say that no man is an island. Do you consider yourself to be labeled as self-partnered for a relationship status? Some say that no man is an island. Do you consider yourself to be labeled as self-partnered for a relationship status?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. We, as a human being, created by God, we are all equal in our society. And we should always put in our mind, or not just in our mind, in our heart, that the LGBT community in our society are very, very talented. And always remember that if you are in a relationship, no matter what happened, no matter what trials that we're going to encounter in your life, always remember that be patient, be strong, have faith in God. And always remember, if you were going to enter into that relationship, value love and respect. Because ladies and gentlemen, love is the most wonderful gift that we can possibly have in our life. Because without love, we will never be happy and contented. So in my own perception, the origin of everything in our society is God. Because God is love. God teaches us a lot of good lessons, such as being strong enough to admit to the person that you love him or her. God shows us unconditional love by sending His Son to save us from our sin. So always remember that in this world, it is in chaos, the only solution is love. Because if there is love, there is respect. And if there is respect, of course, there will be unity in our society. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is our candidate number 7. Now let's have our candidate number 8. Wow, good evening, candidate number 8. What is your, or who is your inspiration for tonight?
Good evening. My inspiration is during Miss Universe 2018, Miss Vietnam.
Yes, I really see about that one. Your looks are really Miss Vietnam look. Anyway, here's your question. Despite the tremendous contributions of the members of the LGBT to the world, why do you think LGBTQ discrimination still exists? Again, despite the tremendous contributions of the members of the LGBT to the world, why do you think LGBTQ discrimination still exists?
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, before I answer the question, magbisaya tayo ha. Okay, yes, lahat naman ng discrimination sa LGBTQ community. that ang kabatanunan karon kay dili na tumayon nga dili ta kasturya nila nga respetahin ang LGBT. Like sa mga bata karon nga bago pa nga nito mga elementary ana dili ta kabuot nila nga i-discriminate ang LGBT because ang pag-discriminate sa mga LGBT kay depende na sa ginikanan kung saan nila pag-educate or pagtudlo nilang mga bata. Like for example, kanang mo adto sa eskwelahan ni nana, dapat i-educate sa ang mga bata kung dili ibuli ang mga LGBT. And that's what we all thank you.
Thank you so much. And that is our candidate at number 8. Now let's have our candidate at number 9. Okay, the kind of fancy candidate at number 9, you know. So what will you say or what will you say to your fans?
Thank you for very warming support.
Wow! Punta na inanya na po kayo para makahatag sa caps, no? Parihaganihan sa ibang talent. Anyway, here's your question. If you are to redefine the acronym LGBTQ, how would you define it? Again, if you are going to redefine the acronym LGBTQ, how would you define it?
If I given a chance to give an acro words of LGBTQ, L stands for love, Q, G as in goodness, B as in better place to live, T, transition to LGBT and understand us, Q, equality for us. And that's gonna be all, thank you.
Alright, thank you so much LGBT. No, kung ako'y panipayan sa LGBT, that is lamig gihapon isang tambo. Anyway, give the candidate at number 10. How are you tonight? Kumusta man ka? Are you feeling good?
Good evening as well, sir. Actually, I really feel pain in my right foot right now, but I still hope that I can manage this one.
Yes, and that is what is all about LGBTQ. No nga, ang show must go on yun para ganito. Anyway, let's go to your question. In today's age of economic integration like Europe and potential Asia Pacific, what is the relevance of LGBT beauty pageants to these platforms? Again, in today's age of economic integration like Europe and potential Asia Pacific, what is the relevance of LGBT beauty pageants to these platforms?
Okay, thank you for that very wonderful, yet a challenging question in my part. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, with regards to the question, let me first and foremost say this, that I, as a beauty pageant enthusiast and as a cross-dresser, I'm always looking forward into becoming a better person. And I believe that joining beauty pageants like this is another scale or another platform to become a better one. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, with regards to the question, I should say that the relevance of beauty pageants like this is to help us boost our self-confidence, so that whenever or whoever you may face, even if it would be the president of the other countries, then you would be able to talk with him confidently, as long as you know your advocacy, as long as you know what you are fighting for. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity as well to remind every individual out there that you should be able to become confident enough in whatever you do, because confidence is the next dress and the best dress that you can ever wear. It should be able to uplift your spirit. It should be able to help you gain more friends. It should be able to help you gain more people to listen to you, because you're confident enough. Think of it as well, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not confident in what you are saying, no one will listen for you. No one will listen to you. So the best message that I could be able to say with this is that boost your self-confidence no matter what happened. You should be able to stand in your own little way. You should be able to say, just like me, I am gay, subjectively and objectively. Thank you.
Alright, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, and that concludes the LGBT Ambassadress 2019. And of course, I know our judges right there have these sakit yun sa ilang mga headdress, kay lisod yun kaayo, piliun po kinsa ang pinakagwapa o pinaka